The news of Danny Phantom coming back isn't new, which is pretty weird considering I'm calling it news. I may as well say this news is old, but I'm not gonna because that joke is stupid and already I'm off to a bad start to the video, so let's just fly right into this topic. So if you aren't aware of all the Danny Phantom revival stuff, I'll briefly go over it first. In recent months, Butch Hartman has teased that he wants to bring back the show. He made a YouTube video of drawing all the Danny Phantom characters 10 years later, showing that he's still somewhat interested in the characters. During the video, he talked about possible places that these characters ended up over the years, again showing that he's still thinking about Danny Phantom.
He's going to have a drone because he's going to want to fly like Danny. Instead of giving him glasses, I gave him some goggles that are going to be kind of high-tech. We could see like targeting devices inside the goggles that help him control the drone with his own eyes maybe.
He's been to conventions and teased he would be interested in making a reboot to the series, and overall the past few months I feel like there's been a lot of Danny Phantom reboot hype. But this video isn't talking about all that old news that you probably heard already. There's actually something really new that makes the reboot even more likely.
Like that! I'm going ghost!
I gotta be honest, I was not expecting to see new Danny Phantom content 10 years after its series finale. However, we got a few minutes of brand new content of these characters, and the animation looks really crisp in HD. I don't think anybody really expected a short to release featuring all of Butch Hartman's shows, but I still think it's really cool to see. We know that there's a portal leading to other dimensions in the Danny Phantom universe, so seeing all these other characters makes sense.
This isn't Fairy World!
Well, it could be, Timmy.
In this short, all the original voice actors are here and everything is the same style as the series 10 years ago. I think that's something huge to take into consideration when talking about a possible reboot, since it tells us that the people who worked on the show would be willing to return to it sometime soon. When you return to a show after many years, getting the approval of its voice actors and crew is a big step. But with Danny Phantom, I think that's checked off because this short has everything you'd expect from the Phantom universe. Even though this is just a short, it's a bigger hint that Butch Hartman is interested in making some sort of revival. He could have easily just not mentioned Danny Phantom since it ended 10 years ago, yet he constantly mentions it and gives us this new content in 2017. It's awesome to see familiar cartoon faces many years after their end. If there is some sort of Danny Phantom revival, do I think it's a good idea? Well, we have been seeing so many different reboots that are usually pointless and turn out bad, but I feel like this stands out a bit from the others. Danny Phantom is a show with lots of continuity, and it has a lot of potential with its villains and overall story. Seeing the universe develop even more would be pretty interesting, and I don't think it would turn out bad like many other modern reboots. Of course, Butch has been off his game in the recent years with Fairly OddParents, but it's hard to blame him for that. Many cartoons naturally worsen over time, and Fairly OddParents is no different. Danny Phantom is Butch's overall best show since it never really got stale, so if it does come back, then it'll probably be worth watching.
Okay, who's been messing with the ghost portal?
I like pushing the buttons for no reason!
Hey, dog guy, cut it out! Whoa, you have no pants.
Cartoons that run 22 minutes have a huge amount of potential as they can dive deep into one single story for each episode, as well as have story arcs that span over the course of the series. This will likely be done with the reboot of DuckTales later this year, so I could definitely see a similar sort of thing with Danny Phantom. We'll just have to wait and see if Butch decides to reboot this awesome universe, but I think there's a good chance of it happening. Anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Be sure to give a thumbs up and comment below to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.